Welcome back. In this lecture, we'll learn lambda function. Lambda function is an anonymous small function that can take any number of arguments and can only have one expression. This is generally used when the anonymous function is required for short span of time. And this is how it looks: lambda arguments colon expression, and the expression gets executed, the result will be returned. And we will cover the following topics: how to do addition using lambda function, subtraction, multiplication and division, and using lambda function inside another function. Now let's see the demo. Go to our IDE, PyCharm, practice, new Python file, and let's name it lambda function demo, and let's add the comment lambda function demo. Now let's add the comment. The syntax is lambda arguments colon expression. Now let's see how to do addition using lambda function, and let me add this to the print function as well so we can see in the console. And lambda, the arguments arg1 colon arg1, and let's do the addition plus 5 and assign it to add. Now let's print the return value add by passing the argument 5. So in this case arg1 will be replaced by 5 plus 5 10, and this will be returned to add. So save the file, Ctrl S, right click and run it. So now we can see addition using lambda function, 5 plus 5 10. The next one, how to do subtraction using lambda function, and let's try to print the same value inside a print function. Let's take the same code and replace add with subtraction, and instead of plus let's replace with minus. So in this case 5 minus 5, let's run it and see the value 0. Now let's see how to do multiplication using lambda function, and let's take the same code. Instead of sub, let's replace with mul for multiplication, and let's pass multiple arguments, and arg1 times arg2. Since we passed two arguments, arg1 comma arg2, here notice we are passing more than one argument to the lambda function. So you can pass just one argument or more than one argument. Now let's run it. So now we can see 5 times 5 25. Now let's see how to do the division using lambda function, and let's try to print the comment to the print function so we can see in the console. And now for the division, lambda arg1 arg2, in this case let's take one more argument arg3, and arg1 divided by arg2 divided by arg3, and let's try to print the values by passing the arguments 500, 50 and 5. So in this case 500 by 50 by 5. So now let's run it. Should see the value 2.0. So 500 divided by 50, that is 10. 10 divided by 5, that is 2.0. So here also we are able to pass more than one argument, that is we passed 3 arguments in this case, arg1, 2 and 3. Now let's see by using the lambda function inside another function. Let me print the same comment so we can see in the console, and let's create a function by using the def keyword def, and def function 1 return lambda arg1 times t, and let's pass the variable t as an argument to the function 1, and let's call the function 1 of 2. So in this case we are taking the value 2, and let me assign this to a variable, double the number passed, and let's print the value double the number passed and pass the argument 10. So in this case we are passing the argument arg1 is 10, and we are passing the value 2 to the function 1. So t will be replaced by 2 and the argument 1 will be replaced by 10. So 10 times 2, we should see the value 20. Now let's run it. So we see the value 20. So similarly, let's triple the number passed. The number passed is 10, so we doubled and we see the value 20. So now let's triple the value and call the lambda function by passing the argument 10 again. So in this case we pass the number 10, so argument 1 will be replaced by 10 and t will be 3 in this case. So 10 times 3, so we are able to triple the number. Now let's run it. So we can see 10 times 3, 30. So that's how we can use the lambda function inside another function. In this case it is function 1. We are using lambda function inside another function 1. In the next lecture we'll learn scope variables, that is local and global scope. Alright, see you in the next lecture.